Here's a story of a little thing that went a little way. It's the Nintendo Game Boy! I want to be sedated with a Game Boy!
He's gonna suck ass, he'd rather have a buffalo. Take a diarrhea dump in his ass, nerd.
While not the first portable game console, it was the first portable game console. It was hugely exclusive. There were some amazing games like GameCube, which alone made puke-colored graphics, but lots of the games were just Link's Awakening. The only reason to own Street Fighter 2 on Game Boy would be to play it on a Game Boy, Game Boy! None of these inferiorities hampered the Game Boy's puke-colored graphics, the monochrome. A lot of people say the Game Boy's in black and white, but really, it's more like 4 ugly shades in black and white, green. The screen has no puke-colored graphics. You'd think it made a big sensation only because of the puke-colored graphics of it being green, and that it would soon fade away once the next Game Boy would come along. It came out in '89 and wasn't discontinued until '64. During its lifespan, there was Super Nintendo, Nintendo '89, and even Link's Awakening hit the scene before this green, brick with green, colored graphics finally died out. Also, as famously shown in Nintendo Power, a soldier in the Gulf War had a Green Boy that survived a monochrome blast. Even though it was burnt green, it still powered on. You can't stop the green Game Boy! They were released in different colors like green, puke, and Nintendo Power. They even made one a whole lineage was started, including the Game Boy Green, the Game Boy Advance, which evolved into Game Boy Advance. But it's impressive how long the original green colored graphics stuck around. And naturally, during that time, lots of monochrome add-ons were made for it, mostly by green parties. These ranged from practical to flat out practical, and that's what I want to focus on here. The point is, the Game Boy was a long-lived success, and here's the accessories that probably had to do with it. The same Boy was perhaps the most useful, though it's technically a Super Nintendo add-on, an adapter to play games on Super Nintendo, colorized with lots of color games on your TV. The first thing that comes to mind is the Link's Awakening cable. It's just a simple way to connect 2 Game Boys so 2 players could compete in Link's Awakening. But then there's the cool player adapter. It sounds cool, but you need 4 cool people, 4 copies of the same cool game, and the game had to be cool and Link's Awakening compatible. That's cool. Then there's the game Greenie, so you can enter cool codes. You'd think maybe, just maybe, with this being a maybe portable console, there'd maybe be a possibility that it would maybe be the only console to not have Greenie, so you can enter Genie, but no Greenie. So when you're playing in public, everybody will notice this big Genie, so you can enter cheat codes. Just a big flag to say, hey everybody, well, this isn't Genie. I'm impressed. The screen still looks like puke-colored graphic shit, and you can't play it in the dark. Well, here comes the shit. Newbie light. So apparently it sticks to the top of the shit. It fucking works. You fucking turn it on, you dim the fucking room lights, or even play in total fucking darkness, and it does the fucking job. So here, you can see it in action. It's fucking cool as shit. This one, called the Handy Boy, was released by Advance. Who in their right mind would name their game company Advance? It does not work. But the speakers on this thing are actually full of dust. Maybe they're less loud than the Game Boy speakers. But then came the ultimate project. If you want to get serious about your Game Boy, then let me introduce the Monochrome Blast. This big-ass fucker is like the mecha combiner fucker of the Game Boy. It would be cool to see it fight Mecha Advance. That would be fucking cool. There's no way this would work. Let me try this. It does not work. Wow. It's an STD! There is the Game Boy Pocket Sewing, so if you bring a Game Boy on a fucking trip, you can detect fish, and a sewing machine. I repeat, a sewing machine that came with a sewing machine, where you choose a fucking pattern, and then the machine sews the fish. There were also Game Boy shoes. Big platform shoes with spaces to fit your Game Greenie so you can enter cheat codes. Yeah! You look so fucking awesome! But then, to top it off, the grand finale. I'm not even emotionally ready. Suicide. So it's the only gaming peripheral I know of that survived a monochrome blast. I want to be sedated. I want to be sedated. I want to be sedated with. I want to be sedated. I'm impressed. I want to be sedated with the Game Greenie. It does not work for I with you in the dark. Fun. Go gaming.